Welcome to the Sunday edition of the Daily Fantasy 5. For this June 16th, it is episode 118, and we are bringing you the 5 things you need to know today in the world of fantasy sports. Of course, today we are going to cover the AD trade in full detail. We did have a bonus episode that came out last night, but today we'll get into details. We finally have all of the details of the trade. We're also going to talk about a couple things going on in the world of Major League Baseball. We get to that right after a word from our sponsor, www.mathradio.com, where you can pick an online math course for as little as $9.99 to help your child ages 7 through 17 get better grades, score higher on exams, and even get into college. Once again, that is www.mathradio.com. All right, let's start off with the baseball before we get to the Anthony Davis trade. The New York Mets, Noah Syndergaard, has been moved to the IL. He's going to have an MRI today. We've not gotten word on the status of the MRI yet. He had a hamstring problem in the game against the Cardinals yesterday, so they have not announced how long he might be out for. Robinson Cano is back on the team from the injured list. I did want to mention that Noah Syndergaard is down a little bit this year. He still has the strikeout numbers, 93 strikeouts in 95 innings, but his ERA has ballooned up to 4.55. So, again, Syndergaard out, Cano back in. Let's stay in New York and talk about the New York Yankees, of course. They acquired AL home run leader Edwin Encarnacion, Saturday night. The DH is batting .241 with 21 home runs for Seattle. Those are big-time numbers. You put him in a lineup with Judge and Stanton, who should be back on the team next week. Yikes, that is a lot of home runs in the Bronx. So, fantasy value all around there in New York in that lineup. Okay, let's get to the Anthony Davis trade. Let's first of all break down exactly what the trade is. So, the Los Angeles Lakers, all they get is Anthony Davis. I mean, obviously, Anthony Davis is a great player. He has one more year left on his deal. So, that is what the Lakers received. That's it. The Pelicans, all right, here's what they got for Anthony Davis. They got Lonzo Ball, they got Ingram, and they got Hart. 3 good young players on rookie deals. They also received the number 4 pick in the 2019 draft, which is on Thursday. They receive a 2021 top 8 protected pick. If that pick does not convey, it goes to an unprotected pick in 2022. Okay. In the next year, in 2023, they have a pick swap with the Lakers. So that is going to be the year that LeBron James is off of his current contract. So maybe he's retired at that point. Maybe he's on a different team. Maybe he resigns if he's still at it. But that team might not be that great. Then they get the unprotected Lakers number 1 pick in 2024. And then in 2025, they have another pick swap with the Lakers. So 2025 would be the year that, let's say that Anthony Davis plays this year, then he signs the 4-year max deal with the Lakers. His contract would come off before the 25 season, so that pick might be amazing too for the for the Clippers. Or I'm not sorry, the Clippers, the Pelicans. So you're talking potentially, well, not potentially, you're getting the number 4 pick this year, 2 more number 1 picks, and 2 pick swaps, plus Lonzo Ball, Ingram, and Hart. Wow, that is quite a haul. So that is the details. Those are the details of the trade. Pretty outstanding, I think, from the Pelicans. But of course, from the Lakers' point of view, you are pairing one of the best players ever in LeBron James with one of the best players right now in Anthony Davis. That should be a dynamic duo. They have the cap space to go out and get another player if they want to. Let's talk about Anthony Davis right now. I think this is an amazing situation for him. He should be motivated, ready to play. He got what he wanted. I would imagine that he doesn't play more than 70 games this year. They try to, do a little load management with him if he's healthy, that is. But I think that's still fine for fantasy owners because he's going to be out there when he's going to be out there. He'll be out there for the full game, giving us all, it won't be a situation like last year in New Orleans. So I think this is great news for Anthony Davis owners. You don't have to go through the nonsense that you did last year with the Pelicans. So for Anthony Davis, it's great. I think it's better for Anthony Davis and for LeBron if they were to say sign 3 role players with the existing cap money. I think they've got about 29-30 million in cap to work with if the deal finalizes at the end of July. So I mean, they could go out and try to sign someone like Kemba Walker or who else is out there? Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving, one of those types of players who would come in and, gobble up all that cap space, or they could go out there and try to sign, 3 mid-level guys, 10 million apiece, and fill out a little bit of a deeper roster. If they go that route, I think that helps out both AD and LeBron. If they bring in a third, all-star, think that kind of diminishes everyone's value a little bit, but we'll see what they do there. Okay. From the Pelicans side of the ball. So the Pelicans basically still have Zion. Oh, I'm sorry. The Lakers still have Kuzma. Kuzma was not involved in this deal, so that would be another player that the Lakers have as well. So the Pelicans basically have Drew Holiday and Zion on the team are the two players that really matter. So you bring in Lonzo Ball. He can play point guard. Holiday can play off ball. I think that's fine. I think the fit's okay for Lonzo. I don't think it's great either. I think if he got traded to someone like the Phoenix Suns, let's say for the 6th pick, I think that's fair for both teams. I think that helps Lonzo's value. I think that would be good for him. But, we'll see what happens. We should know more, in the next 3 or 4 days if Lonzo's going to get moved again. Ingram, I think his value is fine no matter where he's playing with. If he's healthy, right, that's what really matters for him, not who he's playing for. I mean, the guy can average 20-plus points a night on any team if he is healthy. We'll see what the blood clot brings. But I don't think, this trade really affects Ingram all that much. He can play next to Zion. He can play next to LeBron. He can get his points no matter what. Hart is still going to be, kind of a end-of-the-roster guy for fantasy purposes. He might be good against certain matchups in daily fantasy. But, I mean, the big question mark is going to be Lonzo Ball. We still don't know if they want to play him with Drew Holiday, if they want to move him. I've heard several people talk about moving him for that 6th pick in Phoenix. Phoenix desperately needs a point guard. Would they rather have an established guy like Lonzo Ball than one of the rookies that they can get at pick number 6? We'll see. And I guess, yes, that is it for the Daily Fantasy 5. We're going to be back tomorrow to start talking about our top 20 fantasy running backs for the NFL season. So we'll be back with that tomorrow. We'll have all the baseball news. If anything else happens on the basketball front, we'll have that as well. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow's show. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes or Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and please visit mathradio.com. Bye.